So we're in a minute, you're going to reset us here, but in a minute we're going to break down the odds of me having to wear a Speedo on Broadway.
Orange Speedo with the power. I like the women's underwear idea better.
Getting a lot of questions.
That was your idea.
No, I like the granny panties.
No, I said the women's underwear, they have that Victoria's Secret pink collection. Remember, I'm the bra czar, so I know about this. They have the Power Tee on all sorts of panties, but I don't think those would fit very well.
They don't have Power Tee on, like, lingerie. Come on now.
They do on, like, women's panties.
Yeah, but not like Victoria's Secret.
Well, what do you want me to run in? Like a French maid Power Tee outfit? Nobody wants to see that.
Speedo.
I don't need to wear a full outfit with garter belts and everything. I'm just talking about a Speedo.
French maid.
Yeah. I mean, come on. I can dress up like a cheerleader.
I still have the picture of you in the Hooters outfit in my phone for some reason.
That wasn't me. That's my twin. I have worn the heels. That's all the...
Have you seen that picture?
No.
You have too. The guy in Portland who looks just like me in the Hooters outfit.
Oh, yeah.
It's really scary.
Should I tweet that out again?
Yeah, I think most
people
definitely.
think that I thought that was me. I was like,
he thought it was him.
If you thought it was you,
when I saw it, I was like, man, I must have been really drunk. I don't remember putting this thing on. I've never been to Portland.
Man, that shows that you've been drunk a lot. You're like, well, this could have happened.
I don't think I could have ended up in Oregon and not known it and put on a Hooters outfit. But when I see that picture, I think it could have happened.
I've seen Hangover.
Yeah, right.
Anything's possible. Back to the math.
All right,
Ray has looked at the University of Tennessee football schedule, and the question, is he concerned that he might be running down Broadway in an orange, some sort of panty bottom?
But this is based off of what now? If Dooley has 8 or 9 wins?
It has to be 9 wins. People are asking on Twitter in the regular season. I'm not going to take on some crap bowl game to get him to 9-4. You have to go 9-3 in the regular season. Here is the schedule.
Liberty Bowl
as
win.
I break it down. Liberty Bowl win over Central Florida does not count to get up there. 4 guaranteed wins. These are games that if Derek Dooley loses any of, he's 100% fired, perhaps before he leaves the facility that day. Troy, Georgia State, Akron, and Kentucky in Knoxville. Those are all home games, 4 home games.
Yeah.
Has to win all 4 of those.
Kentucky would be tough.
He's done if he loses to Kentucky again. Okay, 4 games that I think that Tennessee will be underdogs in. And by underdogs, I mean probably like 4 or 5 point underdogs. At Georgia, at minimum. I mean, it could be more. At least, 3 to 4 point underdogs. At South Carolina, Alabama and Knoxville, and I believe at Mississippi State, Tennessee will be about a 3.5 to 4 point underdog. Those are 4 underdog games. If you want to, you can toss Mississippi State into the pick'em category. The other 3, I think, are certain losses. Either 4 or 5 pick'ems. And these are games where the spread will be very close, under a touchdown either way. Missouri in Knoxville, at Vanderbilt here in Nashville, NC State neutral site to begin the season in the Chick-fil-A, the dome down in Georgia.
Dome.
Yeah, Georgia Dome. And Florida in Knoxville. So in order to get to 9 wins, I'm giving Derek Dooley 4. And then if he wins all of the pick'ems, that still only gets him to 8. So in order to get to 9, I'm giving him 3 losses. I don't think there's any way Tennessee is going to beat Georgia, at South Carolina, or Alabama.
Georgia's whole football team may be suspended by that point.
It doesn't matter.
He still had a quarterback.
Still have Aaron Murray.
Yeah, that's true.
And the running back.
And they're going to be better. So I look at this and say, and by the way, the 2 guys are never suspended for the Tennessee game on Georgia. They might be suspended for most of the other games.
Rambo suspended for Vanderbilt, not for Tennessee.
And Missouri. I think Georgia may well lose that game. So basically, Derek Dooley has to sweep 5 pick'em games in order to get to 9 wins. He has to beat Missouri. He has to win at Vandy. He has to beat NC State. He has to beat Florida, and he has to go on the road and win at Mississippi State.
People don't understand how tough that Missouri game is going to be either.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
that's another James Franklin that Tennessee fans are not going to like.
Yeah. Quarterback. So I feel very confident, very, very confident that Tennessee is not going to win 9 games.
Let me position it this way. If by, what I'm laying out here,
right, the mayor, UT grad.
If they go NC State, Georgia State, Akron, Florida, 4-0, like I'm asserting, does that provide them with enough momentum to start rolling through some of those games?
I still think they'll lose several because I don't think they're very good, and I don't think they have a good leader.
Well, who do they play? Do they play Alabama?
The 5th game is Georgia. Right. So if they start off 4-0, they're going to go on the road at Georgia. I think they'll lose that game. And then I think the next game is Alabama, isn't it? So that quickly turns from 4-0 to 4-2. And then they go, I think the next game after that is, we'll have to pull up the exact schedule, but I believe it's Georgia and then Alabama. So I think you're almost assured that halfway through the season, Tennessee is going to be 4-2.
Right. And then who do they play after that? Mississippi State, or do they play Florida, or do they come back?
Florida's in the first 4.
Oh.
So they play all of their pick'em games outside of NC State after the first 4. So I'm tossing you to Mississippi State. Yeah. Okay.
NC State Friday in Atlanta, then Georgia State, Florida, September 15th in Knoxville, Akron. Then you go at Georgia, September 29th. You get a week off, then travel to Mississippi State, play in Starkville on October 13th. Then you play Alabama at home, October 20th. At South Carolina, October 27th.
Okay, stop there.
4 and 4.
October.
4 and 4 right there.
October is a tough month. So even if you start 4-0, you go to Georgia and you go to Mississippi State, then you play Bama, and then you play on the road at South Carolina. 3 SEC road games in the month of October.
3 out of 4. And the one that's not is Alabama at home.
It's very likely, even if you started 4-0, that you could go 0-4.
Could be 4 and 4 there.
Yeah.
Troy at home, 5 and 4. Missouri at home.
Hopefully 6 and 4.
My toss-up, yeah.
Which is definitely a toss-up. At Vanderbilt, Kentucky.
I don't think there's any way he's getting 9. I feel very comfortable. I'll be happy to wear my Speedo. Robert says he's got one for me.
7.
We have to do
7. Sound like 7.
7. The Vegas number will be 6.5. I've been told. Over under.
7 doesn't get it done. For Derek.
Vegas is expecting 6.5. So they expected this year too.
Robert on a cell. Hey, Robert.
Hey, Brad, what's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Nuts and bolts, dudes.
Yep.
Hey, play your state, dudes. The Akron game's going to screw it for you.
And Dooley won't leave the stadium if he loses to Akron. They will just go ahead and decapitate him in the Letterman Lounge.
But anyway, if it does happen, I do have the Speedo. My wife bought me one for my 15th anniversary.
You have a UT Speedo?
Yes, sir, I do.
I didn't know they existed, so this is good. So how do you look at it?
Where she got it. I bleed orange. I'm with you, but she got me a Speedo for my 15th anniversary 2 years ago. It's still in the plastic package. I haven't worn it. I'm ashamed to wear it. But you're good. We're not going bowling next year. As for David Rogers, just go on, let him go to Georgia State. I mean, that's just, that's a headache waiting to happen. It's already happened. And
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that part. Thank you, Robert. So he still got it in the pack. Why does he still have it if he's had it for 15 years and it's still in the package?
I don't know.
There are these things that you can do called garage sales.
Well, who's going to buy a Speedo at a garage sale?
But he can't give that away.
But you know how to do a garage sale.
His wife gave that to him.
What you don't sell, you take to Goodwill.
Oh, okay. Well, who's going to buy somebody else's Speedo at Goodwill?
It's still packaged up.
I'm still not buying somebody else's pre-owned Speedo.
But I don't care who buys it at that point. I'm just getting it out of my car.
Oh,
getting
right.
it out of my house.
Well, she might think that she might want him to dress up like, he's going to go in for a swimming meet or something, and he meets her on the way. A little role play. He might be saving it just for the right. Might happen.
Well, if he doesn't have hair, that would be a good place to start.
Men who don't have hair, they cry themselves to sleep every night.